Hey Aries, welcome to the channel. If you're joining in for the first time, welcome to Moon Arrow Tarot. Today we're going to get into a general reading for all my Aries folks out there to see kind of what's been going on, what's to come for the week of the 17th to the 24th of December, and take a look at the recent past, what is currently taking place, the energy there, and my hand doesn't want to bend, and then also the nearing future. And then we'll consult another deck for any advice from source energy, and then we'll move over and we'll do a 3-card letterman spread for any complimentary messages, and also finish everything up with our Tao Oracle for you guys, just as like a singular takeaway where you can kind of bring your thoughts back to present moment awareness. Singular message that you guys can keep your focus on. All right. There's sections of cards in here that it feels like they don't want to break up, and I want them to break up. It just doesn't feel right to me, so I'm sorry if it seems like the shuffle is taking longer than it should. The cards just don't feel right. There we go. Okay. All right, Aries, let's see what's going on. So in our recent past, we have the 6 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, and the 9 of Wands. There may have been some sort of a shift or a change, leaving something behind and seeking out like new avenue, new opportunity, new possibility, and it could have been a little difficult, caused you some stress, and it could have acted as kind of, or you may have perceived it as being a bit of a hurdle for you. Maybe it wasn't something that you necessarily wanted to do, but you needed to do, or that you were kind of forced into it. And it was maybe not necessarily as easy of a transition for you to go through, but it was definitely something, I feel, with this 9 of Wands that you needed to go through, needed to experience. The shift or the change needed to happen in order for you to like continue on your path where you needed to go. Whether that was, you know, something like, I don't really get that it was something involving work, Aries. I think it's just, it definitely, there's a lot of air here. So something more analytical, more cerebral, something in your head. There could have been, you know, a complete shift and change in perspective or the way you viewed a situation, or maybe even your life in general. But definitely a shift, and maybe not an easy one, but one that was kind of like worth going through. Coming into our present current energy, we've got the Hermit, Temperance, and the 7 of Swords. So you may be healing from something, like you needed to take some time out. I don't know if you kind of like lost something or something was taken from you, or if you had been feeling I don't know, deceived. There's definitely a lot of error here in the past and the present. So a lot going on upstairs, and maybe you felt wronged, or I don't necessarily want to say tricked by somebody, but something took place that you needed to, or you need to, maybe you're kind of currently navigating this, that you need to take time out for yourself and really work on getting back into you know, an equilibrium, and taking time out to heal and kind of get things back into proportion for yourself. Because I don't know, like, what am I feeling from this 7 of Swords? I can't put my finger on it, that it's like, not necessarily that something was physically taken from you, but I feel like you maybe were robbed of, or your mental energies have been kind of like extracted or drained. if that makes sense. That's kind of what I'm picking up here, like just like a mental, like mental energy is being lost, or it's kind of fleeting, or and needing to pull back from that and reset and retreat so that you can kind of regain balance in that, like refill the reserves of your mental energy, kind of getting healthier thoughts back in there and recharging the mental batteries, if you will. That's either what you're working on now or that's coming here in this present energy. Moving on into our nearing potential future energy, we have the Strength card, the Ace of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. I see kind of like a bounce back from this. Whatever process is going to take place currently, it's going to turn out really well and recharge you and get you back into a state of balance. And, you know, really like you're going to feel more confident coming out of this, kind of get back some of like what you feel, who I am, be recharged, be reinvigorated, get more motivation going. And like the furnace is definitely going to be refueled, that whatever it is that you want to pursue and tackle and put your energy towards, channel your energy and attention towards, you're going to be able to do that. And you're going to kind of like feel back into your power, get back into a state of, I don't want to say calm, but stability and foundation, and just feel pretty solid and stable, like with where this will take you in the projected energy that's coming, the place that you will be in the nearing future. But it looks pretty solid. It looks like more like, you know, kind of powerful, but calm confidence, kind of like this. Oh man, I can't put the words together today. Sorry guys. It's I just feel this like stoicism and this humble confidence. That's what I'm looking for. Just a really nice grounding, humble confidence that feels really good. It feels really solid and stable, and just a nice recharge, a nice renewal here, that you'll be able to utilize those mental capacities again. You'll feel recharged and like you're ready to get on with something new, and kind of be re-inspired or re-motivated to be able to do that wherever you may choose to invest some of your creative capacities, or where, you know, you tend to do your best work. It looks like that's going to become possible for you guys in the future. So let's get some additional insight or advice from source energy for you all, my Aries, and see where that takes us regarding what is surrounding you right now. We've got the Five of Cups, we've got the Five of Wands. So fives apparently are following you in this reading. All right. We've got the Five of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. So there may be advice from source is saying don't lose hope, don't lose sight of where you're headed. You may kind of have some pent up physical energy that you need to release in some way, maybe like through exercise, but you know, kind of focusing on that Five of Cups and coming through this is, I always see the five as all is not lost. You might hit some frustration. You might have some like internal frustrations, or maybe there's some confrontation on the rise. I see this more like there may be some bumps in the roads with things that you want to pursue, but just kind of like keep your head in the game. Don't lose sight of where you're heading or what it is that you're really hoping to achieve here. There may be some upsets along the way, but you're going to get through it. And the Nine of Cups is a really, really beautiful way of kind of coming out through that. Just the knowing that it is going to be emotionally rewarding and abundant if you can stick through it and get past the hurdles there. That it is definitely going to be worthwhile and very, very emotionally rewarding and fulfilling. So we'll take a look with our Lenormand. Just get a complimentary message coming through, whether it pertains to this or it's kind of like alongside this message, but in and of itself. So we've got female energy. Ooh. We've got the Coffin and the Clouds. All right. So let me bring this down. Something with female energy here, the Coffin, so something ending or something closing off, or securing something, and then there being a little bit of obscurity around that. So I don't know if there's a significant female in your life and if any of this is pertaining to coincide with this. Maybe not even, you know, specifically a female, but it could be just female energy, something going on with feminine energy and a blockage or a close off or an ending of some sort, and there being some lingering confusion around that. Now, I don't know specifically how that may apply to, or if it does, to anything else that's been said prior in the reading, but that's just kind of like an additional, hey, be aware of this, hey, keep this in mind. So if there is significant female energy around you, there could be something regarding that interaction or that relationship or that friendship or that partnership, someone in your life that there may be some, they may back off a little bit. They may go kind of MIA or kind of drop off grid, off the radar for a while from you. And you may not know why. There may be some confusion or obscurity around that and you have no idea what's going on. So just be aware of that, whether it pertains to what you're kind of going through and experiencing for yourself here or not. Only you know. But that's what the cards are saying for you guys, Aries. Now, with that, let's get into our Tao Oracle so that you have your takeaway message for the week to hold on to and keep in the front of your mind as your main focus and motivation to keep chugging along. What does Aries need to be mindful of and keep their sights on most this week? We have got resoluteness. This is determination, no compromises, unwavering focus, inner resolve, integrity, a test of character, and self-examination. So my Aries, this is kind of like your ultimate advice, your final little determining factor here with anything and everything that kind of pops up for you is going on through the week. Keep going. Don't lose sight of what is important. You know, be the best version of yourself. Stay focused on your goals. Stay determined on what it is that you want and where you're going, what you're trying to achieve. Make no compromises. You know, and kind of do some self check-ins and make sure, you know, that you are going in the direction that you want. You are being the person that you want to be. But, you know, stay true to who you are and what it is that you are seeking or trying to achieve. And, you know, as it is here, don't be afraid of taking that time out to heal and to get back into balance and to, you know, kind of recharge those mental capacities as need be so that you can stay focused, you know, so that your focus is unwavering and so that you can keep going forward. Like I said, my words are not working today. But with that, my friends, that is what I have for you, my Aries. Folks out there, I hope that, you know, this is well received and that your week is a fantastic one and that these messages come through and they are helpful for you all. I thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate you all getting through this reading with me and how I'm crazy getting hung up on my words. But with that, I look forward to seeing you all in the next video.